Oh, we'll walk around the compound once again.
No, once again.
Yes, we'll walk around the compound once again.
No, once again.
Yes, it's time to see some cats.
Let's grab a blanket and some snacks.
Oh, we'll walk around the compound once again.
All right. There's Z. Down there. She's looking. Ah. Oh, hello. Hi, Meek. Hey, Meek. No. Oh, thank you, Z. Oh, my gosh. You protected me. You protected me from getting peed on with your head. That's some impressive loyalty. I don't think that you realized what you were doing. Get down, Mr. President. Meek. Oh, something. There's a couple of. I realized I was getting a little bit kind of long-winded, a little wordy on the last webcast. I just got done filming it. See, that's the problem. Oh, it's that ADHD brain. You know, you keep on pinging on different other kind of like novel, because that's the thing. It's like it's one of the elements of ADHD is that you seek novelty. That's the whole premise behind a lot of that. You know, the squirrel kind of thing, and you're constantly looking for stimulation, because generally speaking, you a lot of times have an understimulated brain or an understimulatable brain. That's maybe a better way to kind of describe it. I guess it's the receptors for like dopamine and norepinephrine. Norepinephrine. Say that 3 times fast. Norepinephrine. That was good. You did a good job. You said it. That was perfect. But the receptors for those things are not. They don't work as well as people with more typical normative neural makeups. So people with ADHD brains tend to, it's almost like a requirement. They have to seek out more novelty. They have to seek out more stimulation, just so that their brains kind of feel normal. So that's why it's like you jump from thing to thing. And there was like a couple of different things that I wanted to talk about. I was talking a lot about Byte. Talking about the new thing hitting the streets, this Byte thing. Byte 2.0. Had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about that I forgot, because I just kept on jumping around on all these different kind of conversation topics, or these different kind of elephants. Hi, beautiful. You're beautiful. Look at that guy. Oh, you got a Sleepy Pete. It's Milo's Sleepy Pete. Oh my gosh. All 4 of them just hanging off right there. Great. But one of the things was, of course, because I was even, before I started talking about the thing, I was going to anticipate the types of comments. That's the thing. Oh, that's what I do with you folks. I don't know if you know this, but I'll try to like base comments and topics of discussion and the things that I'm going to say. Sometimes, like, a contributing factor to those things that I'm going to say is me anticipating the things that I think that you're going to say. So it's like, you better touch upon this thing. You better touch upon subject blank, because you know that someone's going to say something about it. So let's just head them off at the pass. And I'm sure I'm sure the people were going to sit there and say like, well, I downloaded Byte and oh boy, that thing is, that's just, it's kind of like a car that was made at like the height of the Cold War. It just, yeah, I guess it works. But it's got problems. Meaning not a car that was, of course not an American car. I'm talking like something that was, you know, made in one of the Iron Curtain countries. Yano. Look at those. Look at that big. Oh, Yano. Are you having dreamy moos? Our prophet sleeps. He meditates. Look at him. He's got the claws back there. His back ones don't have that retractability kind of thing. But yeah, the Byte, it is definitely, it's got bugs, and it's like a lot of its features are very, very basic. Very, very basic. I mean, you can't even like comments on the thing, but they're listening to everyone, and they also have a lot of plans to like progressively like roll out and update those things as time goes on. I know a lot of people I know a lot of people will. I'm not even saying, like, I bet you they're like, it's kind of junky, and it's like, I get it, I hear you. Trust me, it's gonna get better. It's gonna keep on. They're gonna keep on adjusting it and updating it. Making it a better app. And then the next thing, so that was the first thing. The next thing was I filmed something on there, and then after I got done, I was just like, you know what? Let's delete this. Let's delete this. Might not be the best idea. Remember I was talking about the bites on Byte? I had because I used like pieces of horse chunks, and I was like feeding cats. Okay, fun. I was doing the same thing earlier. I had chicken drumsticks, and I was doing like where I had 3 drumsticks. I think that Ren was actually one of them. I think. Was she? Were you? Hi, sweetie. Yeah, actually, I think she was. So I fed like Cassie a drumstick, and I went like Byte, and then like, you know, camera Byte, and then over to Munchie Byte, and then the camera flipped to me, and I'm like Byte. And I bit a raw chicken drumstick. I have an impressive bacterial resistance. I'm not too worried about it. I've been working with that stuff for years. Although I do think that's you know, doing stuff like that, especially. Okay, there's probably like a couple reasons. I'm like, you know what? This is probably not the best idea. Probably not the best idea. One, I legitimately started thinking like, what if like a kid saw that? And then they're just like, Mommy, I'm going to be like Derek. And they just like, grab a chicken drumstick, like a raw one, and just bite. And then they're just like, oh no. No. And then like you got some poor mom, I mean, just like pouring, like rubbing alcohol into her child's mouth. Don't swallow any of it, spit it out, like, it burns, it doesn't taste good, Mom. I didn't like that. And then someone, I'm like thinking like, this might not be the best thing, because those smaller kind of things, it's different. Because I actually have done stuff like that. I did that for that one Bird Box video. I bit a raw chicken drumstick, but it's at the very end, so it's like, I don't know, there's something about it being like one small part of a larger dramatic piece that I think made it, for some reason, it felt more like appropriate. But on that platform where it's such like a quick kind of thing, but that's like the centerpiece of, like, that's the end of the bit. That's the thing. I saw a lot more potential for, I saw a much greater potential for imitation in that. And I'm like, that's not. And I'm like, kid, like, I want to do the thing because it's funny. I want to do the thing that Derek did. And I'm like, kid, you do not have the microbiome that I do. Trust me. You just don't. You get blood poisoning a couple times like I have, and then come back at me. Trust me, my immune system is it's got a lot of practice over the years. Actually, not a couple times. I only got blood poisoning once. Only once. Yeah, that was like a big thing. And we're in the middle of like that kind of coronavirus thing. It's happening. And it's happening because people are interacting with like animals in food situations in odd ways, and it's like probably not the best time to be doing stuff like that. So yeah, I had the video, it was made. I had the caption like written. That was like the thing. Hi, sis. Hi, baby. Hi, hello. How are you? Yeah, that's good. Like I said, I had the video made. I had it all made. I had it prepped. I had it ready to go. And then I started like putting parentheses like, don't try this at home. Or I started playing around with the wording. Like, okay, how should I caption this? How should I try to say? And then the more I started captioning it, the more I just started realizing like this whole thing is probably not a good idea. And then I'm sitting there thinking just like don't do something that could possibly, that's the other thing too, is like don't do anything that's possibly could get you sued. It's like, yeah, let's not do this. Let's rethink this one. Let's put a feather in that one for now. Gussie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I actually am gonna, the more I mess around with again, like I said, the Byte thing just got released like yesterday. Luckily, I'm so happy because Micah is like, Byte. She messaged me and she's like, Byte's out. And I'm like, and I downloaded it and I did it early enough. So I got BigCatDerek and that's good. And, because I guess other people I've been seeing other people who are like former Viners or other content creators, they're having their names like held hostage. They're like, I'll unlock BigCatDerek for a price. So it's like, woof, that's not good. So yay, I got there early. And that's the other thing is that they have, I think that the Byte creators, spearheaded by Dom Hoffman, they have like a forum, they have a community forums, and then they actually are, I think that they're going to be making public a lot of their algorithmic changes, and that's why I'm super excited about this, because they're going to be so open about this is what we're doing with like the app. This is how we're going to cultivate or curate the community. This is going to be the thing. So yes, it's starting. It is barely out of the beta phase right now, and it's not even available in all countries. They're working a lot of like those initial kinks out in specific kind of markets. And then they're going to make it more worldwide after they patch a lot of that stuff. But part of those development phases is actually putting it out as a limited product and then getting that feedback from people. And I am actually going to be sending, they said, like that we have different community forums and we have different ways to email the developers with, tips and suggestions and, hey, do this type of stuff. So I do plan on doing some of those things. The more that I use it, the more I see like, oh, we could probably do this, or you could do this, or what about this? And a lot of it is just like, common sense or traditional kind of stuff. I shouldn't say common sense, but things that you might be used to a little bit more on other platforms. So I'll be kind of sending that stuff out. But for those of you, I want to ask, for those of you that have already downloaded Byte, and knowing full well, and like this is constructive criticism, this is constructive, don't poop on it, because it's like a child that just showed you a picture it made of mommy and daddy next to a house, and You don't look at that like a 5-year-old's drawing and be like, that house does not look structurally sound. That thing is going to collapse. That is a death trap. You don't do that. We're talking about something in its infancy. So if for the people who have downloaded it and have played around with it a bunch, what are some of the things that you've seen could be added to make that experience? Because that can be part of some of the feedback that I give. So there you go. Anyway. Thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorbus Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can go to the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. And I'll see you folks later. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, there's a cat that loves to squeak. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, there are cats with cute little feet. So there are cats, cat. Oh, there are cats with stripes and there are cats with manes. So let's watch as Derek walks around the compound tonight.